In this lecture, we're going to be talk about renewable energy certificate. Basically, the renewable energy certificate is a tradable form of environmental commodity, as we can say. Whenever any renewable energy generator, power generator, is generating the renewable form of an electricity, so he can sell the credits of the generation of the electricity to the obligated entity or any other kind of an captive power plant owner or open access type of an consumer. He can sell that particular commodity. Basically, this kind of an renewable energy certificates fundamental parameter has been introduced because to promote the renewable form of an energy installation, purchase and propagation into the system. They are the way to track and incentivize the production and use of renewable energy in the various markets over here. So basically, when we talk about the renewable energy certificates, so as per this particular diagram, we can able to identify like we have a traditional energy generators. In a traditional energy generation, there is thermal power plant, atomic power plant, and all other kind of the hydropower plant. This kind of a system will be there. Similarly, the power plants which are totally based upon the renewable energy such as solar power plant, wind power plant, biomass, small hydro kind of an power plant, this has been considered as an renewable energy generation power plants. So basically the both power plants are generating the electricity. So as good as the both power plants are generating the electricity, they are feeding their power into the transmission line through a proper distribution network. And from this power will be given to the respective consumer or mix of form of an power is been given to the corresponding consumer, whether it is an industrial one or commercial one or a residential kind of an consumer. So basically, whenever this kind of a trade is happening in the renewable form of an energy and the traditional form of an energy, so there is one advantage for the renewable energy generator that he can say that 1 megawatt hour of an electricity he has generated from the renewable form of an energy, so it is equivalent to the one renewable energy certificate. So if he is generating the 5 megawatt hour of an electricity, he can take as an 5 renewable energy certificates. So basically this much amount of the power generation is equivalent to the one renewable energy certificates. And this renewable energy certificate is a credit which can be traded in the commodity market, trading as an environmental kind of an commodity. So basically at a specialized place, this kind of the trading has been happening specifically for the Central Electricity Regulation Commission has been monitoring this kind of a thing regarding the traded platform. So whenever we talk about the two consumer, one is not purchasing the renewable energy certificate, another is purchasing the renewable energy certificates. So basically, though this industry is purchasing the power from the thermal power plant like that, but still he can able to take this renewable energy credit, and if he is obliged to take the power basically from the renewable energy, just like the any discom of the states, they are obligated to take the certain power as a renewable energy power, we can say, because promotion of a renewable energy power system we want to promote in the country, and that is why this kind of the system has been introduced. So some of the obligated agencies like the discom, some open access consumer, some captive power plants owner, or rather we can say some voluntary industry also, they can also purchase the renewable energy certificate and they can claim or redeem this renewable energy certificate. One renewable energy certificate is equivalent to the 1 megawatt hour of an solar electricity, or we can say wind electricity or renewable form of an electricity. So every renewable energy certificate is having some price. One is the minimum price, another is a forbearance or selling kind of an price. So that is why though any industry is purchasing the power from non-renewable form of an power station, but they can claim as an renewable energy user by using this kind of an renewable energy certificate purchase. And if they are obliged to do for that, then they can have an extra credit for purchasing of this renewable energy certificate. So that is why the industry is also getting benefited by purchasing the REC, and the renewable energy generator also or power plant generator also getting benefited for generation of their electricity. So there is a motivation been happening for the renewable energy generator generation also, and also for the trading platform or to oblige their power entity for that particular industry or any discom or the open access consumer.